Hello, hi, happy reading, and welcome to Blane's World. Hello, I am so excited to have y'all here today to start things off with a new channel, with the new changes happening here. I'm gonna do something that I don't see enough of that I wanna see more of, okay? So I'm gonna talk about my underrated book favorites. These are books that are, they have a chokehold on me. I am obsessed with them, and people don't talk about them enough, okay? We need to be hearing about them. These authors, these stories, these characters, they need more love, and I'm here to spread that love. So if you want to see my current underrated favorites, I am obsessed with these books, these series. Sit back, relax, enjoy this video. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe below, and hit that notification bell. Okay, everybody, we are back. I am Sat, and we're just gonna dive in. Now, there's no particular order, however, I am saving my favorites for the end of the video. So, take that as you may. Take that as you may. First things first, we are talking about Hotel Magnifique. Okay, now, here's the deal with this book. Also, I'm not gonna hold these the whole time. I'm eventually just gonna slap them on the screen, okay? Here's the deal with this book. I am not obsessed with everything about it. I don't find everything about it criminally underrated. It's a cute book. You should read it. I did like it. The part I am obsessed with is the world built and the magic systems used, okay? This magical hotel and the way that they get the magic. I don't want to give things away, so I'm trying to give no spoilers. The way that they obtain the magic to run this magical hotel is really, really freaking cool. I am so obsessed with it, and I want this author to build on it, okay? What is this diva? Emily Taylor. I need them to build off of it, okay? I need them to take this idea, elevate it, edit it, give me more, and I'm gonna be obsessed, okay? So I am honestly hoping for a sequel. The way this wrapped up, they have definitely left room for said sequel, but I don't know. You never know with these authors, okay? They'll write 6 books and not give you an ending and decide they're done. So this may be a standalone. As of now, it is, but I really, really enjoyed it. Okay, next up, we are actually going to be talking about an entire book series. I am talking about the Truly Devious series, okay? I am obsessed with these books. I love them. They are so, so good, okay? So we are following Stevie Bell, this high schooler who is out of nowhere selected to go to this really prestigious academy. Why? They can't quite figure it out. All they can think is that they are like an expert on this very famous crime that happened at said academy. They're like, this has to be the only reason. From there, it is one of the most just joyous romps. I mean, like, let's be clear, there's some bad things that happen in these books, but the fun had along the way is unmatched. I had so much joy. I love these characters. There's just like so many like very, honestly kind of stereotypical tropes in this book, but they're done with such whimsy and wit and joy that it's unlike many other series I read, okay? There's plenty of like true crime, throwaway series for YA, and this is one that just like has a little bit more heart than the rest of them, okay? It's got a little just more juice to it. It's better. I love it. I think it is criminally underrated. It is truly devious that it is underrated.
Where is Bebe's chamber?
That was violently lame. I'm so sorry. That was lame. But minus my crazy little operas there, the books are awesome. Read them. I love them. The first 3 are the same case, little trilogy, and then the last 2 are their own separate cases, not in the same setting, but with the same characters you know and love. I love 5-star reads. Check them out. Okay, my next one is also a series. This is one of my favorites. This has a freaking chokehold on me. This is so, so good. I'm talking about the Arc of the Scythe series, okay? These books, okay, we've got the trilogy. This is the craziness. And then we have a prequel, okay? Magic. Neil Shusterman, I love you. Do you hear me? Love you, buddy. These are so, so, so good. Where's my TV show? Where's my movie? Do you hear me? These books, you're dealing with, long story short, you're in a world where there is no illness. There's nothing, no one dies naturally anymore. So what do? We've elected these guys, these sides. We've not elected them. They've kind of been elected naturally at some point. It was kind of crazy. We get there. But they've been elected to glean or kill people off, okay? They thin the population. They're the ones keeping it in control, okay? They, and only they, make that decision. There's nothing you can do about it. They're kind of like, the government also doesn't touch them. The government of like the human world is separate from them. The sides have their own leaders, their own systems, everything. And that leads to some very corrupt inner turmoil. And this story is about how two kids are pitted against each other to join the serfdom. Who comes out on top? You'll find out. And then from there, in the next 2 books, they go through one of the most intense journeys ever. The way they have to grow as people and see the world from so many different perspectives when nothing is going right for them. It is, oh my gosh, I have chills right now. I love it so much. This world, it feels like you are fully immersed. I care for Scythe, Anastasia, and Scythe Faraday, and like my own. I love them. I'm obsessed with these books. They are amazing. If you're someone who likes dystopian, like sci-fi situations, this was my first foray into sci-fi, and I'm obsessed, okay? This got me into sci-fi. You have to check out these books. Love, 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 love. 5-star reads. Next. Okay, this next one is my last YA underrated recommendation. However, I don't have the 3rd book. I actually haven't read it yet. I'm waiting on it. I ordered it from Powell's. They're sending it to my home. It should be here in a day or 2. I am rattling the bars of my enclosure for this book. I need it, okay? I am talking about the Waxway series, okay? We are talking about The Door in the Dark and A Whisper in the Walls. I forgot the names of the damn books for a minute, okay? Give me a break. They are incredible. I can't remember the name of the 3rd book off the top of my head for some reason. I think it's like a Burning in the Dark or something like that. I'll put it right here. Either way, these books are so good. Criminally underrated, okay? This is probably one of my favorite, this is probably my favorite new magic system I've gotten in a while, okay? This is so cool. The suspense, the twists, they don't skimp on the peril in this one, okay? That first book, don't get attached. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Don't get too attached to anyone unless you want your heart broken. Same in number 2. It doesn't get too much easier. The way these books, oh my gosh. These are, again, violently underrated. You have to read them. They are quickly paced. The characters are interesting. Your FMC isn't annoying. She is incredible. I love it. Love these books. Scott, I don't even know how to say your name. How do I say it? Scott Rankin, I love you. I love you, Scott Rankin. Mwah. Thank you so much. After this 3rd one, please give me another one, even though I'm pretty sure it's over. Okay, next. Okay, so now I'm moving on to my adult fiction recommendations. I've got just an adult, just like little romance book, and then I have a fantasy, romantasy adjacent. Pretty light on the romantasy, honestly. Not super spicy. This first one, I am in love. This book had me kicking my feet just like a little boy. Oh my God, I was smiling. It made me almost cry. I love these boys. I'm talking about Cubs and Campfires by Dylan Drakes. This book is so cute. I believe he's putting a new one out here in May. I want to say it's Bears and Bakeries, something like that. I'll pop it on the screen. Either way, this is how you do a slice of life, okay? This is how you do a gay romance that is page-turning without being like convoluted and twisty for the sake of it. There's no stupid miscommunication trope that lasts too long. It's like 2 seconds, and they're adults and they address it. The spice in this book, oh my gosh. Like, I would be like, I'm like checking over my shoulder and I'm sitting home alone, okay? This was so spicy, kind of filthy, and I loved it, okay? Cubs and Campfires, Dylan Drakes. Yes. Okay, rounding this all out here, last, definitely not least. Now, I don't know if this gets no hype. I've heard about it a little bit, but I don't think it's appropriately hyped. Specifically, I don't know if this author is appropriately hyped, okay? I'm talking about specifically The Foxglove King by Hannah Witten. First things first, let's get a little shout out to these deckled edges. Do you see that? Oh, that's beautiful. We love that. Well, like, I love that. Some people hate it, I love it. Either way, this book is fantastic. The way she builds a world is like Sarah J. Maas on steroids, okay? It is so, I just want to be there, and I believe I am. Lore is unlike any FMC I've read recently. They are unapologetically strong and hot. They are like, I've got this. I'm gonna figure it out, okay? Times are tough, but like, I'm gonna do it. It's amazing. Laura's a necromancy witch, for lack of a better word, and I am obsessed with the necromancy, this death witch magic. It is so cool. You deal with two very frustrating MMCs. However, she makes the right choice in the end, okay? That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. It'll keep you guessing on who Laura ends up with, but like, shocked. The way this book ended, incredible. It's like, at like a medium slower pace, but the way it's written is just so magical. I'm obsessed with it. The spiciness, very low. There's no crazy. It's like some kissing, some touching, some almost, but then doesn't happen. Fades to black, okay, babes? It's magical. I love it so much. I already have the Hemlock Queen. I'm very excited, and I think pretty positive we're getting another one here very soon in the next couple months. I'll put it up here if we are. If we are, I will be banging down the doors of Powell's on release day, okay? I must have it. I love the way she writes books. I have already picked up For the Wolf and For the Throne. I am jazzed about those. They also have the deckled edges. But that is my short list of books that I currently find super underrated, okay? I have so many more. I could make like a billion of these videos, and I plan to. But for now, those are my recommendations. If you haven't read them, pick them up. Grab them. Some of them are on Kindle Unlimited. I know you can get them at Powell's, Daedalus bookstore here in Portland. Barnes & Noble does carry most of these titles as well. I've checked online. But thank you so much, and I will see y'all at the outro. Okay, everybody, that brings us to the end of my first book video. I am so excited. I was so ready for this change, and I'm so happy it's finally here. If you're someone who's new, thank you so much for being here. If you're an old subscriber, just thank you so much for continuing to stick around for the fun. You have no idea how much it means to me. So many of you take the time to watch these videos. I love you so much. Thank you again, and happy reading. Till next time.